Good morning, pregame crew. It is Thursday, October 28th, 6:23 a.m. Mountain, 8:23 a.m. Eastern. How y'all doing? Hey, Armin, Wave, Amira, Asia, Night Truck, Jared, Jorge, Mal, Judd, Roger. Good morning, Jack. And y'all probably noticed a little bit of a difference with my mouse yesterday. I think Wave Trader commented on it. I got one of those gripper things, like a mouse pad. I haven't had to use one because I don't have a roller on the bottom, but it seemed to help. Good morning, Patrick, Alnick, Chuck. Thank you. Thank you. Let me check the volume on my end. Any drop frames? Nope. All right. Looks like we are looking good. It's going to be a fun day. It's a great day to be a trader. Do we not have the best jobs ever? And for those of you who aren't trading full-time, it's okay. Take your time. While you're working on your job, save money, pay off debt. Don't incur new expenses like new cars. Keep your living expenses down. And in your downtime, study and paper trade and prove to yourself that you can be a consistently profitable trader before you take that leap full-time. Because I can tell you, when you take that leap full-time, it puts more pressure on you. You got the proverbial monkey on your back, and it's a little different when you're trading for a living versus trading on the side. Trading on the side, there's not as much pressure. So if you're not living your dream life and your dream job, that's okay. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Good morning. We have Cinderella in the house. Tom Alnick. Good morning. I'm looking for a 4-hour lower high on ES, and we have RTY that's leading us down. We currently have a daily triple bottom, so nothing major yet. If any of you, good Mal, great. I'm glad that's what you're doing right now. And I need to get in the habit of asking y'all to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also I need to get in the habit of repeating your question. People that listen way later, they're like, who is she answering? What was the comment? So I need to get better at that. Good morning, Train Man Dan. Yep. Big earnings tonight, Apple and Amazon. Okay, let's look at silver. If you didn't watch my fundamental interview last week with Bob Coleman, he is just a wealth of knowledge. I just felt like a bump on a log talking to him because he was so smart. Okay, my computer's slow. Oh, I already see I need to update. Okay, on the 4-hour, he is more bullish silver, Bob Coleman, from a fundamental perspective, someone who he owns the largest depository on the West Coast, and he owns a hedge fund. He trades silver, gold, all of the things. He thinks silver is well positioned, better than gold. But let's look at it from a technical place. We're in a daily downtrend, but we've definitely made enough room on this bounce here to get a higher low. And then we need to get over that 4-hour 50 MA. So we need to get over, that's not the right one, is it? No, this one. Okay, I knew that didn't look right. All right, now we're cooking with grease. Okay, right now we have a daily inside bar. We are set up perfectly for a weekly inverse head and shoulders. Perfectly, which would mean symmetry would be around 22.29. So what do you do with that? Well, if you want a very conservative entry to the long side on silver, you could say, okay, let me know when price crosses 22.50. And I'm going to back up so you can see what I did there. Okay, do you see this inverse head and shoulders potential? 22.29 is the left shoulder. We want symmetry in our IHS. It doesn't always work like that with inverse head and shoulders, but it would be nice. So I'm giving myself 20-cent heads up before it approaches 22.29 and say, okay, is the volume healthy? How does this pullback look? So that would be the most conservative position for a long silver, or maybe the $23 range would be an aggressive area to start scaling in long on silver. Platinum. Sorry about that initial analysis. And we'll get started with regular market coverage in 2 minutes. Platinum. I don't like this monthly chart as far as clarity. On the weekly, this could be a little bull flag. Definitely stronger than silver. We got to hold. 1,002. Let's call it 1,000 psychological. So the closer it gets to that level, you could be aggressive with the entry and put your stop like at 999. On the 4 hour, this looks like a bear flag. That's not very constructive. We need to get that higher low and change that 4 hour trend. Good day. Good morning. Let's look at LNG. What does Nat Gas look like first? That looks good. LNG. LNG looking green this morning. We got a daily EQ. So of course it hasn't done this right side yet, but we have enough room for a higher low compared to 103.63. And it could be a weekly bull flag. So I like LNG to the long side. Good morning, Alnick, Slow Devil, Brett, Sarah, Andrea, Tamazon, Jacob, your greatest fan, Crypto, Dawn. Good morning. And good morning all the way up to Canada. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for joining me. I have a few educational pieces for you today, and of course I have lots of TA for you. I'm Chart Gal Lori. I'm part of the Chart Guys community. We teach technical analysis. We have a community with lots of channels, whatever piques your interest. So let me just show you. This is just my starred ones. We have commodities, community, crypto, alt, crypto, Bitcoin futures, general chat, marijuana. We have swing trade. We have whatever floats your boat. Uranium, we probably have a channel on it. And we teach technical analysis. We teach you how to fish. I know a lot of newer traders go out there looking for two things. You go out there looking for the Holy Grail indicator, and you go out there looking for fish to be handed to you. That will not feed you for the rest of your life. You must be able to analyze price action to feed yourself. And it's the most empowering thing to learn the tools to be able to do it yourself and not depend on anyone else. It's really, really dang cool. And that's what we do at the Chart Guys. We have a swing report community. We have a swing report service. Once a weekend, we send out a newsletter with market overview, sector rotation analysis, and trade opportunities for the upcoming week or a few weeks. We have Trader Pro alerts, which are crypto alerts. And wow, crypto has just tons of opportunity. So that's kind of what we're about. And I do the pregame show 5 days a week where I go over the indices, commodities, crypto, and movers and shakers of the day. Yeah, hit the like button. Thank you, Tammy. Tell them they got to hit it. All right. So ES, it looks like we have a 4 hour lower high on the way. I would be surprised if the bulls could go take out 4576, but again, it could be a hurry up and wait as we wait for these key earnings today, Apple and Amazon. I've had so many questions this week from the Swing Report subscribers saying, can I enter so-and-so this week? Can I enter such and such this week? And my husband and I joke, I tell him on FOMC weeks and tech earnings weeks, hey, leave me alone, very volatile. I got to stay focused. And he always calls it my Super Bowl weeks. So it's my weeks where I have to have intense focus, not only to trade for myself, but to help others in the room, which is my responsibility, who are getting tweaked out because the market is all over the place. You have to understand the environment that you're in. This is high volatility arena when we have tech week. And this is the day. This is the Super Bowl of tech week. So why would you be putting on large swing positions when Apple and Amazon have the ability to topple the market or take it higher? Either way. But just stay patient. Just wait for these things to develop and unfold, because we're here for a lifetime, right? We're not here for just today. So be patient and understand what we're working with. So 4 hour RSI held that 50. If you're interested in my chart setup, it's on the screen now. I'm going to clear it off. Squeeze Pro indicator, CM Ultimate RSI multi-time frame. Here are my moving averages, and I use the yellow candles are just inside bars to help my eyes. So we have a squeeze on the 4 hour. We held the 50, which is bullish, and we look at the daily. That could be a bull flag. How do we know it could be a bull flag? Well, it has the shape, and when we get these little lower lows with very little follow through, it gives more power to the thought or the thesis of potential bull flag on the daily. So your key resistance 4576, 25, support 4543, 75. And here's the big kahuna, NASDAQ. So I am not projecting onto NASDAQ that this is a diamond formation. It's definitely not clear by any means. I needed to pull this out actually. Oh well, it's not letting me. I need to pull this out. The magnet on makes it a little harder, but we have a little bit of a triangle formation, and let me give it to you in a different way. A triangle formation is when we get those lower lows, higher high, and then we just get this, it kind of looks like a broadening formation, but it's not even that organized. And that can be a bearish reversal candle. But I think, of course, Apple and Amazon has the ability to take this out of this potential bearish reversal candle, or pattern, I should say, that's forming. 591, yep, there and there. Those are your key levels with NASDAQ and RTY. RTY is super weak. We have a daily triple bottom. I'm in long right now. I'm in RTY long with a stop below 2247. Looking at this daily triple bottom and looking at this weekly chart that I love so dearly, and I'm looking for it to possibly break to the long side. I don't know that it will, but I'm positioning myself long within this on this daily triple bottom. And if I'm wrong, I'll stop out and I'll try again later, or maybe I won't try again later. It probably depends on Apple and Amazon. And RTY is definitely getting impacted by oil weakness. So did I give you those levels on RTY? So 2247, of course, is that key support. Resistance 2259, then up at 2288. Definitely weak and definitely a new scenario than what we've been seeing with RTY. YM, weak, super weak. They had Caterpillar earnings. Here are your levels before I get off this. So very weak. On the 4 hour, we're looking for a lower high, but look at Caterpillar. Y'all look at these candles. Talk about indecision. Look all over the place. So the CEO was somewhat optimistic, but it seems like these Dow names can't catch a break and everything gets digested bearishly, even bullish news. So I don't trade them because they pack too much indecision for me. But on the 4 hour, we're trapped below the 4 hour 50 EMA. We have EMAs that have crossed bearishly. YM and RTY are super weak. NASDAQ is leading the charge this morning, and then ES, then YM and RTY, of course, in the rear of the pack. VIX, this is the same drawing I've had all week. You can see I've kind of overlaid on it. Dan pointed out something really interesting yesterday, and so I put it on as an alert. You see this alarm right here? Tell me when RSI crosses 37. I need to do once per bar. Every time it crosses 37, let me know. That has been a historic area where VIX has bounced. I think that's a great thing to put on your chart and say, okay, when VIX gets to RSI 37, I'm going to look possibly short at the market. Each chart stands alone, but it gives you a clue as to what to go look for in the other chart. I thought that was a good tip. So on the 4 hour, we're chugging along with higher highs, higher lows. This must top out in order for the market bounce to get some legs under it. 1793 is your next resistance. I'm going to stop here and go over just a couple education components. And I do like to work out. I am a overall tall girl who's, I wouldn't say I'm athletically built. I'm built like a basketball player. I played basketball a lot in my life. I'm a tall girl. But I had a trainer who once told me to start eating the same thing every day. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, the body loves homeostasis. And I'm like, okay, stop cursing. What are you trying to say to me? And the body likes for things to stay the same and steady. Stay with me here. So she was telling me, I know you may get tired of chicken and broccoli, but your body enjoys it. Your body appreciates things staying the same. The body's constantly craving balance. And when I looked up homeostasis and potential images, this one came up. Balance. What does this have to do with frickin' trading, Lori? You're crazy. All right. This is what it has to do with. So this is just an example of ES on the hourly, our SPY futures. Here are the volume profile. So I don't talk about volume profile enough because I feel like I know I'm not the expert in it. I know it, as my grandma would say, I know enough to be dangerous, but I know enough to get me by. Of course, I'm constantly buying books. I'm constantly studying. I'm constantly listening to my friends who are really good at it. like Lamont or Joey who really understand volume profile analysis. So this homeostasis thing, I've taught you about filling in these shelves. So you see how we have these empty areas with ES? So right here, this red line is the point of control. That's where the most volume has gone out. So that's where the middle finger is basically of the volume profile. So that's where the most volume has gone off. So now it's like coloring in a coloring book. We want to see this volume profile be even all the way down. So all these sticks come out here and they touch this line, all these sticks. Well, what do we have to do to have those sticks fill in? Well, we have to, price action has to come down. Fill it in, fill it in, fill it in, have volume go off. Okay, now go up here. Fill it in, fill it in, fill it in. Because why? The market craves balance. It craves homeostasis. And I've even seen it, and just to take it even further, because that's what I do, with your weight loss or your weight gain, whatever it is you're trying to achieve. Doesn't this look like our charts that we trade? Doesn't this happen all the time? Down, 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 and then we plateau in quotation marks. What is a plateau? Homeostasis. That's when the body's trying to balance things out and like, whoa, chill girl, you're going to Orange Theory too much. Like you're eating too many apples. Let's just like chill out at this weight for just a second and then we can go down further. Doesn't that look like RTY weekly? Homeostasis right here. We're plateauing. It is just the market trying to find balance. I hear Lamont say value area, and I question him on that. I'm like, you're throwing around that word, but I don't have my fingers touching around that word. And I talked to him extensively about it not extensively, but I want to talk to him more, but about value area. That's what this is. This is plateau. Plateau. So whenever you see the market get unruly, you're going to find it's going to plateau. And you're going to have trading friends that say, chop, chop, chop. It's chopping, it's chopping. No. All it is just balancing things out. Homeostasis. Just trying to find balance, chill things out and say, okay, got all my 10 fingers, toes, like checking everything. Okay, everything's in place. Okay, now, what do I want to do next? Go higher or go lower? And that is what the market does. It's constantly craving that balance and normalcy. So when you think chop, say no. That's just a balance area. It's just going in and filling in the lines. That's what it's doing, filling in the lines. And once it's done with that coloring book and everything's even, then it can go to the next level, either higher or lower. If I took that too far, please call 1-800-LORI stinks. I'm kidding. There's no complaint department because you didn't pay for this. But I hope that helps somebody, because honestly, I'm here to help y'all. Whatever my crazy analogies, whatever it takes to help, I want to do that. All right, the other question I had today was hedges. So I typed this up. Peter Lynch, far more money has been lost by investors preparing for corrections or trying to anticipate corrections than has been lost in correction themselves. Besides chop, my least favorite word in trading. The next one is easy. There's nothing easy about what we do. Second least favorite word in trading. Manipulation. Third, you get the thing. And hedges. My fourth least favorite word in trading. Why? Because I think that it is someone trying to call the top in a market and they don't want to say they're short, so they call it a hedge. And I'm not saying Dan hedges, and Dan is his account balance. He wants it going up every day, and he is such a high win rate day trader. He can do that. He can short the market to offset his longs, but he is not hedging this huge swing portfolio of Apple, Amazon, or maybe he is. And maybe he's a bad example, but I want you to know more money has been lost by investors preparing for corrections than actually has been lost in corrections themselves. So why play two games at once in two different directions? Just like playing poker and you're betting on yourself and then you're betting against yourself. It makes no sense. Like, why do the push? Why? Pick a read. Be painfully directional in your trading and you will make more money. If you see signs that you should go short, then go short. Put stops on your longs. If they get hit, then go short, period. So the market could absolutely crash tomorrow, today. But there's nothing bearish about all-time high, folks. And we have a daily bull flag and we're at all-time highs. Now, after Apple, Amazon, and things change, my view may change. But just remember, if I'm going to do a hedge, I will do a put butterfly out the money for like $500. I do small hedges because I know I'm chalking it up that I'm going to lose the whole thing, because that's what happens more often than not with hedges. All right, back to your regularly scheduled program. Oil. No, gold. No, Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin. What a night with Shiba-Ruski and Doge. Here are your levels. Potential hourly bull flag on Bitcoin looking good. Ethereum, bull flag confirming on the hourly. I hope you're getting a piece of it. If not, you need to join the chart, guys. We'll help you get started in crypto. We use technical analysis, and our joke is we know too much. We'd probably be better traders if we didn't manage risk when it comes to crypto. If we would just gone like all in SHIB like everybody else did, every retail trader. Sometimes we're too smart for our own good, but it'll keep us safe in the long run and we'll have a career. We can make a career out of this. So on gold, okay. So 1808.90 is your, we just spiked high. 1811 is that key resistance. I honestly am not getting a good read on gold. We got a little channel forming here. You can probably see those lines. I'll just start. I'm not even going to put the trend lines because I don't want the police to come after me. But something like this, 1815 is that key level. I want to see it come back down to the upper 1770 area, and then I'd look to go long. I don't have a clear read on this. I have been bearish oil. I got stopped out only for it to go down. Isn't that the way it works? Oh, nat gas inventory today, by the way, 10:30 Eastern. So right now we have a 4-hour higher low attempting to get put in here. Overall, oil is in an uptrend long term, so don't get overly bearish on it. Nat gas, 620 is your resistance, and 628 support, 602, 590. Careful with inventory today. Why not manipulation? Because I think if you embrace the word manipulation in trading, you are assigning responsibility of your trading to someone else. You're actually saying they have control over my fate. Every single market is manipulated. That's a fact. That's not me saying maybe, maybe not. It is. It's all manipulated to an extent. But I don't care about that, nor do I have any control about it, over it. I only want to focus on things that are within my control. It's like your everyday life. If you stay focused on your mother-in-law or your father-in-law being negative Nancy, then you're just going to stay in a negative mind state. You have no mindset. You have no control over them. Or if you get obsessed with Saudi Arabia, possibly manipulating oil prices, and you keep having to pay gas, higher prices. No, who cares? You have no control over that. All you can do is buy a Tesla, drive less, or go make more money so you can afford higher gas. I will only in my life focus on the things that I can control. I'm not always perfect at it, but it makes my life a lot simpler. And in trading, I can't tell you how much that character trait serves me. I have other character traits that don't serve me in trading. I'm impatient. That does not serve me. But my ability to just let go of accepting all outcomes, it literally is my superpower in trading. Manipulation does not faze me. I know it's there. I have no control over it. I will trade price action and I will win more consistently than not over whatever you call is happening in the market. So that's what I mean when I don't like manipulation. Okay, Affirm. Daily inside bar. So Affirm has been a crazy mover. That's why it's on the list. It has hourly and 4-hour squeeze. Your key resistance 161.92, support 150.30. I want this to get tighter intraday. Give me a higher low, give me a lower high, give me a higher low. Get super tight, and then I can play the break versus positioning myself within the EQ before the break. APPS. Thank you, Mahet. Awesome. Yes, that's it. Manipulation means I am a victim. And I don't know if you can tell from my personality, like that word does not exist in my vocabulary. And I taught my daughters, like, we are not victims. I am not a victim. I control my own destiny, and I focus on what I can control and let the rest go. And I suggest you do the same. It'll make your life so much easier. Okay, APPS, another high ATR name with a ATR meaning average true range. Daily inside bar. We got a squeeze on the hourly. Come on, get tight, get tight, get tight, get tight. I want it so tight it's almost a straight line. And then I can play the break more comfortably versus if it stays like this and I short up here at 87, well, I guess that I would stop out quickly if I was wrong. But I like for it to get tight within the range and then play that break. Boot, upgrade, hourly squeeze. It had earnings yesterday and got an upgrade this morning. I know this sounds crazy and you're probably like, she only likes boot because of her accent. Well, maybe so. I've probably gone to a boot barn or two in my life. But this is a powerful squeeze on the daily. On the hourly, we have a beautiful squeeze on boot barn. Come back to 102.66 or 103.40 for a potential long. Bros, bro. Have we nailed bros every which way but loose? Double D's, double daily inside bars. So this is going to sound weird, what I want to happen, but what's new? I'm weird. Okay, so here, 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 come down, break bear. Come down to like $65 and then give me a 5-minute trend change and then I want to go long bros. So you're like, wait, what? Double daily inside bar and you want a bear break? Why do I want a bear break? Because it could be a daily bull flag. Give me a tiny one, $66 or $65 to go long bros. So I'm going to clear this out so you can see it. We know one of our TCG teachings is when we break bear, just barely in this potential bull flag scenario. So on the hourly, if we were to break bear with very little follow through, it makes us go look on a higher time frame for that potential bull flag. So that's a very odd way of describing that. And someone asked me about Tesla, which I had on my list already. What's different about this? Well, I don't want to go bull Tesla. Tesla has upper wicks of profit taking 2 days in a row. I don't want to be a part of that. Now, they're strong this morning, but I'd still love to short 1070.88 during regular trading hours. I know we have 1080 up here, and pre-market it's been super strong, but I'm saying this daily chart has been super bullish. Actually, there's nothing bearish about it, but gun to head, would I rather play bros long or Tesla long? Of course bros, because bros has the higher potential being a daily bull flag, where these upper wicks are not that cute on Tesla. But I have Tesla on my list today, and I'm super excited to play it within this range or outside of this range. I'm honestly looking short Tesla only because it's blow off top looking, and I would look for a short down to this 925 area. You see I have an alarm there because then I want to switch to a buyer. DWAC. DWAC, we hit $73.49, $74 resistance this morning. Support $69, $68.50, and $66.53. What do you do with this now? Nothing. Do nothing. What do you do once the market opens? You can wait for a high of low bar or a stair step, and then you enter long, put your stop underneath that low bar. You could wait for EQs. Right now, nothing. But I'm just saying this has a ton of potential. We had people playing this yesterday and they killed it in the room. We had a bunch of nice call outs. Okay. Bullish ER. What do you do with Ford right here? Nothing. You wait for a high of low bar. A back burner. A back burner would be beautiful on DWAC or Ford. What's a back burner? First 5-minute oversold after a large bull move. Wait. Never mind. Ford just PP'd on that. DWAC hasn't. Okay, let's go set our alert. Okay, tell me when the first 5-minute bar goes oversold, and then I will be looking long DWAC. So Ford, we have new levels since I mapped this. 1663 was the high yesterday, 1592. This could be a nice volatile day for Ford. IRNT. Okay, IRNT, I'm not looking long here because we had a 58% day. So someone was already in our chat room this morning or in the YouTube chat trying to pump this name. If you see pumpers pumping IRNT, flag them in your head as potential pumpers and say, when they post, I probably need to watch what they're trying to do here. Should we be buying long after something's ran 58%? No. Maybe first 5-minute oversold, sure. Back burner. But not here. No way. That's for losers. We're not losers. So IRNT, 5-minute back burner, wait for EQs, but remember, it had the run yesterday. It could go higher today, but odds favor it chilling out. LC, back burner, high low bar, stair step, EQ, beautiful earnings beat. $40 is the number, and then below that, $39.83. I like this for some explosive moves. Give me a pullback at open. Merc. So we've been all over this as a room, waiting for this COVID pill to get announced. I have calls in this. They had earnings they looked to beat. And then the CEO mentioned he's expecting end of November for the COVID pill to go to the advisory panel. So Merck looking good. I would look for day trading opportunities with this. I will not be adding to my swing long or taking them off. I will just smile and wave and hold my position. Tesla, again, I'm looking for some day trading volatility on Tesla. UPST, daily inside bar. And I think we would be best served, can't believe I'm saying this, to short 33481, 335. Let me write it down. It seems to help when I write it down. 335. If we could short that area and just be careful, be wrong, do stupid stuff faster, be wrong faster on names like this. Don't be pig-headed. BKKT. No, I didn't go over Apple, but I can. There's nothing I can tell you to do with BKKT up here. We're having a nice bull move over yesterday's high, but again, I can't tell you to do anything with it up here. Too dangerous. You have to wait for a back burner. You could do a 5-minute back burner. There we go. All right. Apple. Fry boots are the best, Davy, baby. You know it. I used to wear Roper boots and Rocky Mountain jeans. And if anyone, you know what that is, I know how old you are. And I know where you live because that's some serious country stuff. 151.07. Okay, so Apple has this 151.07. We've got a squeeze, man. These people are ready for this earnings. I have to say I have a bullish bias on Apple. What am I going to trade for that bullish bias to reflect that? Nothing. Nada. I like my money. I'm not going to trade it on earnings. Too much of a dice roll. If I need that, I'll go to Vegas. ADA, last one. Oh, then AMD. I know what you meant. Sorry. ADA, USDT. We've lost the weekly uptrend. Considering all this bullishness, I would say this looks pretty weak. The bulls are trying to change that. You see that hourly 50 MA? It works on crypto too. We need to hold this $1.99 and get over 205 to change the hourly trend, and we would still be waiting for a 4-hour lower high. So the bulls have their construction hats on to get to work. They have a lot of work to do. AMD, and then we're done. Oh, that's tight. Get it right, get it right. You see this outside bar? This could be a broadening formation that forms. You see that? This one could come get a higher high and still fail. So, I don't know. I think this lacks a lot of clarity. 126.33, key resistance, 122.05. Key support, Amazon after hours. And I will do that one. And Denzu will be live in 3 minutes. I'm also bullish Amazon earnings, but I'm not going to trade it. I have no trade to put on. Don't hate my money. I'll trade it tomorrow and enjoy it. Let's see if we stay within this range today, which would make the most sense before earnings after hours. That's it for me. Use stop losses. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for joining me. Join me tomorrow. I'll give away free smiles. All right. See you tomorrow.